Power Talk with your host, Adrienne.
So good morning, happy Monday, happy new moon. This is a great day. It's a great time to be alive. And I just want to thank all of you who watch and listen to the Power Talk show every Monday. Now, I'm Adrienne. I'm your host. I'm the creator of InnerSpeak. I've created also a couple of really, I think, very powerful decks of Oracle / healing / activation cards. One of them is the InnerSpeak cards. Do I have them right side up? Yeah, I do. That's a clearing deck. And the other one is Reconnecting Soul, 142 DNA Activations deck. These are available on Amazon.com as well as on my website, JeanAdrienne.com. And my guest today is Bryan Rawls. Bryan is an amazing guy. He's a psychic medium, but he does so much more than that. And I've been working with him for a little while now, so I can attest to his gifts and his skills. Bryan's website is amagicaljourney.com. You can find out more about him there. You can schedule a session with him. It's amagicaljourney.com. Welcome, Bryan.
Hello, Jean, and thank you for the nice welcome introduction. And yes, I am so much more than just a psychic medium. I'm a jack of all trades is what they call me. So yeah, it's there's a lot to me than just being able to read cards or being able to read the palms or other divination tools, but there's definitely a magical side to all of this as well, because we are living in and basically a day of age of magic coming back into society and understanding that we are a part of all this, and and we are all connected as one. So yeah, I do a lot more than just speak to folks that have crossed over or read people's past, present, or future. I also speak light language as well, where I channel masters and galactic masters and other galactic star nations. So yes, very interesting work that I do.
Fantastic. Well, you know what? We've got our first caller today, so I'm going to welcome in our first caller and allow you to kind of show the watchers and the listeners a little bit about you in depth. So, welcome, caller. And who are we speaking with? Hello?
Well, I think that's me. It's Jessica Chandler.
Hi,
We were conversing on Facebook. Hi.
Absolutely. And, and I love your mom to pieces. So please give her a big old hug for me.
I will. She was sad that she couldn't be on the call. She's going to have lunch with my daughter at school because I'm going to have a meeting in about 30 minutes. So she was sad she couldn't talk with you, but she does love you dearly.
All right. Well, how can Bryan help you today, Jessica?
Well, Bryan, I'm kind of in a life. So I'm 34, and I am a single mother. I consider myself to be somewhat successful, but I'm very ambitious. So I see a long road ahead to where I want to be. But I do wonder if I'll ever find any type of love or partnership in my life because.
Okay. This is a perfect time to ask this type of question because during this moment we are also in Venus retrograde, which means that the love planet is going backwards around the sun, and it will be complete on April 15th, but not fully out of the retrograde zone until May 18th. So I would recommend that during this time between now and May 18th that it is solely about working on self, because I feel as if there's a lot of self-work that's going on and a lot of understanding of who you really are, because you're at a prime age for access to your spiritual gifts and the awakening of your spirituality on a deeper part and a deeper level than what you are currently today. So I do see that there is a relationship coming in right around the ending of 2017, and this is like November, December. I'm seeing the calendar months 11, 12, and then that would that's your window of opportunity for you to find this particular relationship, or for this particular person to come stepping into your life. I feel as if there's something to do work related here, because I'm seeing actual, I feel as if there's a lot of communication between the two of you. But I see also within your heart chakra, when I view to see if you are loving yourself to a certain degree where you are able to manifest this love and manifest it quickly, because do know that timelines can move up. They can move up and they can move back depending on if you're ready. Because if your guys see that you're not ready, they will push it back. All right. So you got to remember that this outcome is all based on your heart chakra and your energy field. So within your energy field, what I saw within your heart was there was a imbalance of heart chakra energy. So what I would like to do is I would like to kind of do or facilitate a small clearing on the heart chakra, if you allow me to.
Oh, okay. Sure. I don't know what that consists of, but yeah.
Well, it consists of me channeling a galactic being, which will allow for clearing of the heart chakra. I'll just have you close your eyes and drop down into your heart chakra and just take deep breaths in and just listen to my voice. Leno urakasan ine epate atur, gande epata ayan estas ti utaur. Hito uram eta ine estentu urakiata ayest. And take a deep breath in. And just bring that energy up and through your root chakra, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, down into your well of dreams at the back of the head, up and out the crown chakra, doubling back into the fourth eye where your head was soft when you were a baby, beaming down into the pineal gland, all the way down the pineal gland, or all the way down the Shushumna, activating that 8-cell blueprint at the perineum. And take a deep breath in. Now, what we just did was we just facilitated a clearing within that heart chakra. So the heart chakra is moving into balance, and it's going to be a slow move because you are working on some self-love energy at the moment. So just allow for that particular energy just to integrate and permeate throughout your energy field throughout the rest of the day. It shouldn't integrate probably within the next, I would say, probably 3 to 4 days. Okay?
Okay, wonderful.
You know, I want to add to that too, for all of you who are watching the show now or are going to be watching or listening to it later, if you were listening or watching, you got that same activation to heal your heart center. So take advantage of it, breathe with it, and just be in gratitude to Bryan and the beings that he channels for assisting you.
Thank you. And yes, for this, these activations are for anybody that listens, because these activations automatically speak right directly to the heart chakra, while that particular activation spoke right directly to the heart chakra, and allowing for whoever was listening to receive the same energy, but calibrated to their specific need. And that's what's so precise about light language, is it's a precision, and it's very precise and very what's the word I'm looking for? I guess you would say it's precision work. It goes right directly to the issue, and there's no side swiping or trying to find out what it is, because what it is not really important. What's important is clearing it and getting it out of your field because it's in imbalance, or it's not serving your highest good.
Yeah, another thing I want to say about light language too is that what it does is it eliminates the inflections of the words of English or whatever language you happen to be listening to. It cuts all that stuff out, and it's really how the universe speaks to us. It's how we were created. So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Jessica. I hope this helps, and we really appreciate you calling in. And don't forget to give your mom some love for me.
Yes, thank you so much for calling in and asking that question to me, Jessica.
And so I got a chat from our producer, and she wants to know what you see for her journey.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I automatically saw that travel was involved. Traveling is some way involved, as far as like I guess this is overseas, because I see it's not necessarily in the U.S., but it's overseas. And this is exactly what Yaya is showing me. She's going this way. And I'm like, okay, so, and you got to excuse her. She's very flamboyant, grandmother type energy. So she's very in your face. But she's showing me that there is a underlying reason why you're going to be traveling. And it seems like it has something to do with three particular things. This is about self-realization. I also hear love and romance, and then also something to do with work and finances. So this particular energy is really all centered around from the solar plexus on up to the throat chakra, because I kind of feel as if there's a need to speak your truth here. There's a need to voice that opinion in this journey. There's this journey is definitely one that needs to be heard, because it's about individuality.
Cool. So I hope that helps. So maybe this year our producer probably should join us in Provence for the deep dive with Alea Dow. That would be a great journey. That's May 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Ah.
So
yes,
I'm going to be there for sure.
Oh yes, I know you'll be there. Yes, and I do have to say that with Rachel, there is a brightness about your aura. I get very much there's a hybrid type energy with her, with Rachel. And this particular energy is very galactic in one sense, and then elemental in another. Because I see kind of like a mermaid type Atlantean energy, and then I also see that energy of like Syrian Pleiadian energy going on. So very very interesting connection there, very interesting vibe when you put both of those realms together, especially the elemental and the galacticness. That really serves a big purpose with not only her healing hands, but also her the way she brings about words.
Excellent. So,
So
you know, today is the new moon, Bryan, and can you kind of talk to the viewers about what this new moon cycle is all about?
Well, this new moon cycle is in Aries. And so it's in 7-degree Aries, and with the energy of the new moon, it's all about new beginnings. It's all about a new cycle of new beginnings. This is a cycle of in between now, or the new moon and the full moon, and it's all about sowing that seed and allowing for that seed to go through the process of germination, where it literally grows with TLC, or tender love and care, basically. So it's all about working in the inner realms, or in the inner self, but also it's running into areas of love and finances as well. So and also has the new moon is conjunct Venus as well. So with it being conjunct Venus, it is definitely bringing back the energy of what has happened on back during I believe it was the February full moon. So there's a reflection here. So you got to realize when dealing with new moons and full moons, it's always a reflection of an energy that happened on a last new moon. And it's a completion of that energy and a beginning of the next. Mm-hmm. I know it sounds confusing, but obviously. But with my work, I bring in a new moon and a full moon transmission every new moon and every full moon each month. And what I do is I channel the appropriate energies to either deactivate or activate some type of clearing within the human matrix or within the creation matrix. The creation matrix is basically the matrix that is around us, and we are creating 99% of the time. And then the human matrix would be like the human body, or the human the human energy field, and also on a genetic level as well, because each new moon and each full moon, they actually upgrade our DNA to the next available frequency. And that's a lot about what my work is all about, is activating that DNA and activating it up to its highest available frequency, and allowing that to create that the inner potential that you have, and surface it.
Gotcha. So there's a nominal charge for Bryan's transmissions. If you go on his website, A Magical Journey, AMAGICKALJOURNEY, you can find that, and it's $25, right, Bryan?
Yes, $25 per activation for full moon and new moon each month. And if you do purchase one, you will get emails for every next one. You'll be actually entered on my email list, and you will receive notifications of new activations that have came out, or new blog posts that have came out. I also have a blog, which is just regular bryanrawls.com, and it lists all the full moon and new moon activations. But also, if you want to go get caught up on all of my new moon and full moon activations, there is a tab on my website called Transmissions and Activations. There is all the new moon and full moon activations for all of last year and a little bit of 2015. so you can actually get caught up on all of the past full moon and new moon energies. So definitely I encourage everybody to go take a look and to experience some of my work.
Absolutely. This really gives you the opportunity to take advantage of moving into these higher vibrational energies that we're moving into right now. And we were chatting a little bit before we went on the air today, and we're at a really pivotal point in creation right now, because the old matrix that has been supporting us for the last 2,000 years is just crumbling and it's falling away. But a lot of us are still hanging on to it for dear life. So you might want to upgrade yourself to higher vibration so that you can make that leap of faith onto the new grid. But we've got another caller at area code 727. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, Jean, this is Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl,
Hey,
how
Cheryl.
are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. Boy, it's been a long time since I have talked to you, woman.
Yes, ma'am. That's right. It's not that we haven't been connected.
No, that's true. That is so true.
That remains the same.
I know. So how can Bryan help you today, Cheryl?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking I'd probably be on hold and I have a long time to ask the question, but I can tell you I bet she can just come up with something on the fly. Or do you need a direct question from me?
No, I don't need no direct question or anything. Just need your name, and if you can just tell me the month and the date of your birthday. I don't need a year.
Okay, great. Well, my first name is Cheryl, and my married name is Rice, and my birth name, my last name is Sinram. And my birth month is May, and the day is the 2nd of May.
Okay, so right off the bat, I heard that there was some issues going on with someone close in your family. Is there any communication issues going on with someone close in your family, or possibly someone having communication issues?
I'm thinking about that. I don't really know the answer to that question. Maybe. My daughter has a couple of, she has a particular teacher there's an issue with, but I don't know if it's communication or not. Yeah, I guess you could say that, as a matter of fact. This person really did not follow up on some things, and so I am thinking that they have communication issues.
Okay, because I am seeing something here about some type of I don't know if this is a conference or a meeting of some sort that you may be having with this particular person, but I see that there is going to be some type of a few choice words going back and forth. It doesn't look to me like it's going to be any particular altercation that is going to involve any type of violence or anything, but more like just a few choice words back and forth. And that's basically as nicely as I could put it. And then I also get pulled off on to money. What's going on with finances?
Well, I don't really know. With regard to the first thing you mentioned, I do have a parent-teacher conference tomorrow, so it ought to be pretty calm, truthfully. How I feel about it, may not be, but I'm probably not going to get into a shouting match with anyone. As regards to finances, I think everybody would always like to have more, but I can't think of anything in particular that's, threateningly bad or anything.
Okay, well, this is actually showing me around the financial area that the finances, there is going to be a boost in finances somehow.
That's good. That's always good.
Right. And this is coming in May.
Okay.
All right, and I don't know exactly how it's going to be boosting up, but I just see that there is a increase. And it almost looks like, how, say for instance, how those businesses, they have those bars to make sure that they made profit. That's how I'm seeing. That's how I'm seeing your timeline of your financials, and I see like a 2016 and a 2017. It just shows that there's increasing, or there's increases going on. So that energy there is showing me that there's an increase around May, which this increase allows for a comfortable energy to go about your understanding of what it is you really want to do with your time, or what it is you really want to do with your particular energy, because I see as if you're getting ready to also be taking a class here soon.
Well, actually, I'm in a class now, and I'm hoping to get certification in early spring, I guess, or probably the May, June timeframe. So I think you're probably pretty spot on with that, which would bring more money in general into the household. I do have another question for you if you have time for me to ask it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter's been sick, and she's 15, and which is part of this problem at school, but it's something that hasn't been fully diagnosed, and it's really taken her down. And my question to you is, there's an MRI coming up soon. Are you able to know whether or not there will be an actual diagnosis, something that we can work with?
Okay, where is this MRI? What part of the body? Because I'm seeing that this is like from chest to pelvic.
Okay, well, actually, the MRI is in her neck. She has a swollen place around her vocal cords that they found with a laryngoscopy. Her throat doctor found it. She also has some swollen lymph nodes. But she does have, her acupuncture physician does pick up stuff around her liver, and she has had some digestive issues.
I get a toxicity energy, and then I get also that the flow is obstructed. And then I also, and then there's a burning sensation in my esophagus and in my throat, almost like a regurgitation, like a bad acid reflux that has, that. And then
she's been checked for acid reflux, and there's no evidence of it anywhere.
Well, I get a burning sensation, but remember, I'm no doctor. This is just my feelings.
Sure.
But if you, well, how old is your daughter?
15.
Okay, so I would need your permission. Do you, would you give permission for a small clearing for her?
Oh, sure, of course.
All right, and what's her name?
Ashley.
Ashley.
And before you start to work on Ashley, Bryan, I want to share with you that Ashley's a star child. She, so her genetic structure, although it's a combination of Cheryl and Mark's, it's different.
Yeah, she recognizes that too. She feels like some of these tests that come up normal are not really normal for her, because she feels like her DNA is different.
Yeah,
it is very different. She is actually carrying extraterrestrial DNA with her.
Mm.
Yeah, and
well, I wish they would come down and fix her.
Well, that's totally up to them. And she actually has starship communication frequency, which that basically means that she can she can invite contact with them. Okay. So she can call on them to come down and help her. All right. So just remember that with that starship communication frequency and that frequency of power that she holds within her 8-cell blueprint, which is at the base chakra, will basically work on her creation matrix. Okay. So what I'm going to do real quick. What's her name again, sweetie?
Ashley.
Ashley. That's right. Sorry, I'm
that's okay.
flighty at times. All right, so just take a deep breath in, and I'm going to use you as a kind of like a conduit, okay?
Fine. Yep.
All right, take a deep breath in. Nenu uram hene et estu unashi aharam beko to horan kanhine et euram bahura shati. Hino uram mina ki atela anura, nammo to urea taish, vente este uram akasai. Te ende oroko una hayan emo, rampa ayastewa, no urapeki en aro oto ushkata ayatewa. Rompa ka satayan te emur, ewa anasi, atashe into urato urakatayim. Panahaya rasha akasi, por rompa kato uram, ina atay. Hinur inama hayas, rike en esta oram, manu urong konohin, de nur antayan elante estor, ponsto kunoin, lenu oratay in ema, kantewa nasianta ayas, demo urakonohin. And take a deep breath in. And bring that energy up and through your root chakra, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, down into your well of dreams at the back of the head, up and out the crown chakra, doubling back into the fourth eye where your head was soft when you were a baby, beaming down into the pineal gland, all the way down the Shushumna, activating the 8-cell blueprint at the perineum. Okay, that should take probably about 2 days for it to fully integrate. But I really feel as if there will be some form of diagnosis, but it's not going to be the whole diagnosis. They're going to know the source of the issue, but they're not going to have necessarily a name for it.
That makes sense, because it's probably not from here.
Yeah, I don't know. But she's had pieces of diagnoses along the way, but nothing. If she's afraid it's the big C, but I don't sense to myself that that's the case.
No,
but,
not at all.
No, and so I just, but it has taken her down. She's a very smart child. She's made A's her whole life, and she's now really not doing well in 3 classes, and one of them has this person in it that is just really giving her a hard time. But we'll work through it. I know she will get through it, but wow, what a powerful clearing that was.
Thank you. Get you a quartz crystal pendulum and clear the chakra with the pendulum. Okay, clear her throat chakra. And you can clear it by asking spirit to clear it, and it go in a right hand or a clockwise circle, or it can go in a counterclockwise circle. It really depends on how spirit works with you, because you will be the facilitator. So try that out, and if she's for it, and you're with it, you're more than welcome to. I would be more than happy to facilitate and help you with this.
Okay.
Okay, but I hope I helped you in some way.
Thank you. I'm certain that you have. I don't know how I would contact you later, but are you all going to present her your contact information?
Yes, I will present my contact information.
Okay, great. Wonderful.
It's amagicaljourney.com.
Okay.
amagicaljourney.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that.
All right. And we are out of time today. This has been an amazing show. I want to thank you so much, Bryan. You've done some great work. You've helped people. You've helped me. And it's phenomenal. So, yeah. So viewers, join me again next Monday on Power Talk, and we'll have another amazing show for you. And until then, remember, people who take responsibility for their lives create the reality they desire. Ciao.